In the late 19th century, China was in a great state of turmoil, facing highly significant internal and external pressures. Primarily, the country was dealing with corruption, economic problems, and political instability, in which on top of that, there was also huge foreign powers like European countries, the United States, and Japan, which established a very strong presence in China and imposed numerous unequal treaties in the Qing dynasty. Because of internal issues as well as foreign powers, the Chinese society ended up with an overwhelming amount of humiliation and resentment towards foreign influence, perceived them as a threat to Chinese culture and traditions. Hence, bring in the boxers. Not those boxers, but these boxers, also known as the Yehihuan, who were highly known for anti-foreign as well as anti-Christian beliefs. These boxers boasted highly of their abilities, stating they were even immune to the strength of a bullet. But because of their belief and the undergoing pressure from the foreigners who had just recently murdered a young boy who they had the suspicions of being a boxer, the Yehihuan and those who decided to follow them began fighting back against the foreigners, in which, before the rebellion is even officially declared, they end up isolating Beijing and overtaking numerous Christian churches, all while being supported by the current empress, the Waga Cixi, who was the leading support in the rebellion, and officially declared the start of the rebellion against the foreigners, and more specifically, the Christians, on June 21st, 1900, leading even more support to the Boxers through Qing government officials. Continuing on for roughly a year, the Boxers continued to fight, murdering hundreds of Christians, such as in the Taizhun massacre, where 44 Christian families were murdered due to an attempt of spreading Christianity in China, as well as causing so much property damage that would eventually result in the Qing dynasty going bankrupt, not to mention all the other countless murders and executions that happened to foreigners and Christians during this time. However, eventually, after a lot of temperament, the great powers had made a peace agreement with China, which ensured the end of the rebellion and the punishment of officials involved, specifically through war reparations, which placed them even further into debt. Hence, due to the overwhelming amount of debt and the damage to the Qing dynasty's reputation, the dynasty would cease to exist a little less than 10 years later.